Heard of shared ownership, but not really sure where to start? Welcome to our series of Shared Ownership: The Basics, where we answer your top frequently asked questions. Go put the kettle on, will you? In simple terms, shared ownership is a government-backed home ownership initiative designed to help people buy a home who may otherwise not be able to due to income and affordability. It allows you to buy a share of a property between 25% and 75%, paying a mortgage on the share you own and paying a subsidized rent on the remaining share. It's an affordable way to get on the property ladder with lower upfront costs. The process of buying a shared ownership home is similar to buying any other new-built home, and it can be relatively straightforward. Let's break it down into 8 steps. Initial financial assessment and eligibility check, finding your dream home and making a reservation, getting a full financial assessment, securing a mortgage for the share of the property you're buying, appointing a solicitor to handle the legal aspects of your purchase, signing and exchanging contracts, paying the agreed down payment, and the most exciting part, collecting the keys to your new home. You must be at least 18 years old and have a household income of less than 80,000 per year or 90,000 in London. If you're an existing homeowner, you must be in the process of selling your home. You can do an eligibility check via the UK government website or speak to a financial advisor. Thank you, quickly. Finding your dream home couldn't be easier. Check out the properties page on our website to view our current shared ownership listings, or visit property portals such as Zoopla or Share to Buy, a specialist shared ownership portal. You can also sign up for property alerts or speak to an estate agent to stay informed about new opportunities. Your monthly payments include your mortgage repayment on your purchase share and the rental payment on the remaining share. Your rental sum is generally calculated at 2.75% of the share you pay rent on. Your rent and service charge will be reviewed yearly. Officially, the minimum share you can buy is 10%, but many providers offer shares starting at 25% of the property's value. It can vary by development, so it's worth double-checking. Leasehold ownership is a long tenancy. Shared ownership properties are typically leasehold because of the rented part of the property, giving you the right to occupy the home for a longer period. At the moment, shared ownership home leases are either 250 or 990 years, and it is expected the lease terms will be extended to 999 years very soon. Are you making dinner? Shared ownership can work out cheaper than private renting. The rental cost of shared ownership property is subsidized by the government, and there are restrictions on rent rises. It also allows you to build equity in your home, holding part of it as an asset while paying subsidized rent on the remaining share. Therefore, shared ownership is typically more cost-effective in the long term than private renting. Feel free to start researching this season's color schemes because you're welcome to decorate and make improvements to your shared ownership home. However, you may need to get permission before making certain alterations such as structural changes or new flooring. Your shared ownership lease will have more details about this. This is the biggest shared ownership myth of them all, but don't panic. Shared ownership doesn't mean shared living. Shared ownership properties can be purchased individually or with a partner or friend. It's a flexible option that often helps single buyers onto the property ladder. Some furry friends are allowed in certain shared ownership properties. But it's important to check with your provider for any specific restrictions. Staircasing is the process of buying extra shares in your shared ownership home, helping you increase how much you own over time and decrease the amount of rent you pay each month. For example, if you started by holding 25% of your home's lease, you could buy another 25% share, meaning you would hold a 50% share. You can currently increase by as little as 5% at a time, and depending on your lease, you can even build up to 100% ownership of your home. You can sell your shared ownership home at any time, and we're here to help you. Our dedicated resales team have a unique database of people who are looking for a shared ownership home, and you'll have a period of 8 weeks in which we can assist you to find another shared ownership buyer for your property. We have a great track record of finding buyers within the set period, but if we're unsuccessful during this time, you can then choose to sell your property privately or through an estate agent of your choice. Without a property chain to slow down the process, buying a home with shared ownership is typically much quicker than buying on the open market. On average, it can range from 1 to 3 months from the initial application to completion. We aim to complete a sale in 28 days, but the time can vary depending on several factors. For example, if you're buying off-plan. Sound like a potential option for you? Get in touch with our friendly team to ask your own questions and start the shared ownership journey with Southern Housing New Homes and Quaxley today.